technical, and I like it. They are giving conclusions or summary.
Your favourite.
Your video?
Your favourite.
It only did 10 minutes for it stops, you know.
Right, good evening ladies and gentlemen. It is that time again for our table topics.
Whoa.
They said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done again. Not only that, but it is now in demand from other clubs. I have now had 2 clubs request this, unfortunately. One is Cambridge, one is Anglican Speakers, and they want this, but we have it. We have it for a second night. It is the Turnip of Fortune. It is crude like a turnip. It spins like a turnip. Not only that, it has 6 turnip-related questions. If you get a turnip-related question, you get a turnip as a prop. There are only 3 tonight, unfortunately. There were 4 last time. You get a free turnip as your prop if you get a turnip-related question.
I'm glad you came back, eh? He looks like he's about to go.
And because we don't have a list of people tonight, the first person, he's been sitting here quietly. He wants to actually like
It's
to
terrible,
turn,
it's mortal.
but he's not allowed to. It's going to be John. And John, if you don't want to be filmed, say before you come up and I'll switch it off. What are you doing with the film? Whenever you come up, please. John, would you like to spin the wheel? Where it lands at the top, there it will be. It's like a wheel of fortune. Yes.
Turnip of Fortune.
Turnip of Fortune.
Turnip of Fortune. Any way, left, clockwise,
You can
anti-clockwise.
turn it either way.
That's a
Give
great
it a good spin.
Come on, be a good one, be a good one.
Oh, it's been up.
Oh, spin again.
Spin again, I'm afraid.
Oh.
That's the one, that's
Oh, that's a
one.
lot.
Oh, John! Christmas is mysteriously ruined by a gnome who steals all your food, turkey, goose, potatoes. All that is left are turnips. John, over to you.
Actually, you're not going to believe this, but this did happen to me. It did happen to me, this. We've got a Labrador. She's a beautiful dog. Black Labrador, very regal, very well behaved, never puts a step out of place. She's a delight to have in the house, especially around Christmas, laying in front of the log fire. We also have a beagle. Now, if anybody knows about beagles, they will know that they are one of the worst, most unrespectful dogs in the world. So no, it wasn't a no who stole the Christmas dinner. It was the beagle. And it was the beagle after my wife had invited all the family around, got everything prepared on the kitchen, on the living room, dining room table, and went in to serve drinks. And when she came back, the gnome, Poppy the gnome, the beagle, had taken the turkey, had a go at the Swede, but she did not touch any of the turnips. So you might laugh and say this couldn't happen to anybody, but believe you me, it ruined my Christmas day. Thank you very much.
Last time this happened, we had an absence. In fact, we had 2 absences. And our first absence is Mr. Nibs himself as El Presidente.
Oh, look at this one.
El Presidente! Have a spin.
Have a spin.
Either way.
Oh.
The ultimate game show involving turnips. Your time starts now.
The ultimate game show, including turnips. Turnips. Have you got a turnip handy there?
He has a turnip.
The ultimate game show. Involving turnips. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but there is a quiz show on at the moment, and it's called "What Would Your Kid Do?" Has anybody seen it? It's quite amusing. They have the parents there, and the children are there, and they ask the children. They're tested on what they do in certain situations, and see if they'd be tempted to lie or cheat when the invigilator disappears. It's all very amusing. But right at the end, the winning child or parents, because they have to vote and see how their child does, the child gets faced with an option of what they want to take home. And it's usually something that would be well liked by the parents and something that would be very well liked by the children. And without fail, the children always go for the thing that they want. A wonderful, all expenses paid trip to Greece for the whole family, or a toy car. Yes, they go for the toy car. And I think maybe they could adapt this, couldn't they? And they could have the toy car or a turnip. But I don't know how successful that would be, because I don't think anybody would want to win a turnip, apart from Charles or Josh. Thank you.
Now, I'm not a cruel man,
Yes, you are.
but there is a man who has been absent too many times, and he needs to practice his table topics. Robert, I already have one prepared for you earlier. Because of your travels, someone else can be timekeeper.
Yeah, Josh,
Robert!
Shout out the green on that, yeah?
Selection's already there for you, I'm afraid. You won't have to spin the wheel. Robert, you are on a desert island. The plants are turnips. And that is all there is. How do you survive?
Well, being an almost expert now in anaerobic digestion, I would put the turnips in my anaerobic digestion plant. Produce the
Got a
gas
turnip
first
prop
of all.
as well.
Turnip prop. So, big tank. That's the tank. Put it in, digest it, get some gas off, burn the gas, create some electricity, and then at least I've got power. And I guess with that, I could take a wire, take it over to the local pond, stick it in, electrocute all the fish in there that I need. I can eat the fish for dinner. So I can have fish and turnips. I could have raw turnip. I could have digested turnip. I could alternatively use the gas to grill, braise, stew turnip, so I can have turnip in any form that I want. Green. And what else could I do? I've got electricity, I've got gas, and I've got turnips and fish. I could wait for a flock of birds to fly over and torch them and have grilled birds drop out of the air, so mix that with the fish. Orange. So I think that would be my protein to add to my carbohydrates.
Thank you, Robert. Have we got time for at least one more?
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
Definitely.
Just checking the time.
Mr. Barry.
Jill, you've been sitting quietly tonight. Would you like to spin the wheel?
No, I'd like to crawl away.
Oh, the story of trying to tell me.
Story?
Are we going for that one there? Well now. The story of the giant turnip. And you have a turnip crop.
Now, some people think that turnips are good to eat, some people don't, and people who do think something is good to eat usually thinks the bigger the better. If they grow a big turnip, they've got more turnip than if they only grow small ones. I think this is a misapprehension, because my husband and I always used to have fun eating food according to any special day it was. And for some things, one of the Scottish festivals, there was a lot of talk about something in neeps.
Tatties.
Tatties and neeps.
Tatties.
And I didn't know then, but I know now, that I think that neeps are actually meant to be Swedes, which was the one thing my husband wouldn't eat. But I found that if we had little tiny turnips, half the size of this or smaller, and boiled them for a very short time with a bit of salt, they really tasted very good. So I think the next book ought to, somebody writes, will not be the story of the giant turnip, which as far as I remember involved pulling one out of the ground, but the story of the person who put a recipe book on of how to cook tiny turnips and made a fortune.
Now, this man, last time, he offered, and unfortunately he didn't get his turn. So I'm going to give him his turn this time. Mr. David Pearl.
Yeah.
Would you like to spin the wheel, David?
Spin the wheel. I don't recall offering. There you go. Which way? Go this way.
Ooh, you've got a nice cryptic one. Summer or winter. No turnip for you, I'm afraid.
Oh no, that came in the middle. Let me do it again.
He wants to turn it.
What's this one?
How could the Turnip of Fortune be involved?
Be involved. No, it says
Improved!
Let me help
Even
you.
better, you can have a turnip for that.
How could the fortune of turnip be improved? Well, it could be improved by, first of all, planting it, and then going away, coming back maybe in 6 months' time, and taking it from the ground. You'll find then it will be very much bigger. Very much bigger. Bigger than your head. Bigger than you, Gillian. And possibly, but maybe not, and if you have read one of the children's books that I have read for many of my children and now grandchildren, you'll know that a very big turnip can take on board lots of people. Maybe not our Toastmaster of the evening, but maybe Gillian and possibly John. And you can go in your big turnip of fortune across the oceans and land in Cuba. When you get to Cuba, you can go in a big American car with your turnip sitting at the back and travelling large distances to see what I saw 2 weeks ago.
And the last person, are they a victim? Are they a guest? Are they an existing member? Are they paying attention? Could it be Andy Bovington himself?
Oh my God! Andy Bovington's filling in this.
No, exactly. This could be your call for life.
Oh.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, I don't know. What's that then?
Well,
Spin again.
Oh.
Spin
What
again.
was it? No, the ultimate.
We've already had that.
We've already had that one.
Yeah.
Can't have that one
Okay,
again.
yeah.
Oh my goodness! Do you know what? I practiced this,
You
and
can,
I didn't think it would work, but it does.
you can have what's in the cardboard box.
What's in the cardboard box? This always bothered me when I was a child. What is in the cardboard box? I always thought it was something really scary, something with big ears and dribbly nose and claws, baby. So I would tend to avoid the cardboard box, and I put the cardboard box in the corner of a room, and I went downstairs and left it alone. Now that's a strange thing for a child to do because children love cardboard boxes,
Yes.
but not this child. Oh no, I preferred Strauss and Beethoven and writing and watching television. But I always knew the cardboard box was up there. And I could swear that every now and again when I did peek round the corner of the room, always accompanied by an adult of course, because I couldn't do it by myself, because it was too scary, that it had moved ever so slightly. And I thought that it was obviously coming to get me. And so I decided that I needed to tackle this. And what I would do, I would sit downstairs and dare myself. Dare you, Andrew Bovington, be brave and go up them stairs onto the landing and approach that dark room, in which, in the corner, but moving ever so slowly towards the door to get you, is the cardboard box. And then I'd run downstairs again because I was sure it was going to get me and I would be trapped in there forever. And then one day I went upstairs and I looked in the room and I decided I've had enough of this. I am big, bold, brave Andy Bov. And you, cardboard box, you cannot frighten me. Well, the cardboard box didn't say anything back, so I thought I'd approach it a little more. Oi! Cardboard box, I'm coming to get ya. No, it just sat there. Ha ha ha! Cardboard box, you don't frighten me. I'm coming to get you. Ah! As my brother jumped out from beneath the cardboard box. There was something in there all the time. My brother. Nothing much to be scared of. I loved it. Cardboard boxes contain lovely things sometimes. Never be afraid of them. I'm not.